Hello friends, hope everyone is doing well. Last night I was just practicing some posing and I got to thinking. One of the biggest things that I think people are leaving off the table who don't compete is posing. I know it sounds strange, but if you actually think about bodybuilding as a whole sport, posing is the actual end goal of the bodybuilding method. If you only just do the lifts, I don't think you'll have any harm. You can get away with it not doing it and still have great results. But I think if you want to do like really good, you gotta pose. You always have to check progress on a project, and part of bodybuilding is building. It's very architect-like in nature. To pose is to see how you're doing, not only in sort of progress and bravado, but I also think it teaches you how to lift weights better. Hear me out here. I think what posing does is turns on a new type of bodybuilder, right? Some people pose, and I think it can be very egoic. Flex, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. Then there's a type of poser who I think excels at the sport. They're one who poses and they implore sort of curiosity in the posing. They pose and the posing is interesting to them. They're getting clues. When you're going through poses, you can see weak points. And these weak points, it reminds you of something you felt in the gym. And it's teaching you muscle control simply by the virtue of trying to hit the pose, right? Let's say, for instance, you're doing a front lat spread, trying to get your chest involved, and you're squeezing a piece of your chest, and you start feeling so suddenly some disconnect in your shoulder or something in your chest. Poses, right? They leave little clues and reviews of what you don't know how to sort of call for muscularly, have control over muscularly, or have developed well. To really learn, I think, how to make that progress you're looking for and how to really make your weak points stronger, go higher. You should raise the goal. Your goal should no longer just to be, I want to lift and get it 5 days a week and hit nutrition. But the highest pursuit of physique development, I think, that anyone can include into what they're doing right now is to pose regularly. If you have weak points, do the mandatory pose that requires you to show that body part. And through the pose, through trying to get better at the pose, you'll feel yourself making connections, recruiting muscles, and you're trying to recruit them and squeeze them and get to them, that you'll say, okay, I'm going to take this to the weight room now and try to go apply this directly from posing. Posing serves as a top-down education method in how to get personally what you're doing better. And that segues me perfectly into what I think is possibly the strongest of all of the benefits that posing gets. Posing requires a study time. We've all watched those Flex Wheeler videos, those Kevin Lerone videos, those Chris Bumstead videos, those Ronnie Coleman videos of them on stage. And what we're doing, I think, by watching them is actually studying the muscle, studying the body. I would implore you that if you're not posing, don't study just the greats, but study yourself. I think the greatest gift that you can get from posing is that you learn how your muscles work. You learn where they connect. You learn, oh, this left arm's smaller in the form than my right arm, and my right quad is way more dominant than my left. You learn all these small things in posing that you take back not only to the weight room, but you only get them when you study. When you study, you get what's called these moments of enlightenment. Right? These moments of ecstasy. The bodybuilding method itself can get pretty boring. It's the same thing over and over and over. Something that really keeps you in the method is being able to go and get like a moment of excitement. To me, this comes strongly in the posing. You get excited when you hit a pose and you see a new vein. You get excited when you've been working on this, back double bicep peak to look right, and you can finally lean back just right and get it. I'm talking to just go pose, and not only pose and learn and feel your way through while you're posing, but I think also at the end of it, watch it over. Watch it a million times. Anytime I've competed, the number one piece of content that I think I consume more than anything else is my own posing. To the untrained eye, I know this seems like self-absorption, but I'm not just watching, I'm studying, right? In bodybuilding study of not only, your favorite bodybuilder, but of yourself is of dire importance. So, okay, that's pretty much it. I just really strongly want to make a case for posing. I know a lot of people don't pose, and it's okay if you don't pose, but as a coach, sometimes I feel personally that there's not much more changes I can make. You've got to be able to execute these exercises better. And one way of doing that is by posing. by learning how the muscles work, how they feel. You can, I mean, I know what you can read in a textbook, but to get the feeling down in your body is the only way that you really know how to do it. And you can read a million books on flying an airplane, but until you get the feel of lifting off, you'll never know. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Please leave a comment. I really appreciate the stuff that people have been leaving for me. I'm returning back to my journey personally, and it feels good to be getting some of the same revelations that I've gotten in the past back again. So, okay, very happy to be making these videos. Very happy to be sharing. I've got a chest workout that I'm... I always wanted to do that when I was a kid. Okay, there you go. That was exciting. That's muscle work, all right? Learn that posing. All right.